Hello there, my name's Vicky Smart and I'm going to introduce you to this unit, which is Information Systems, Unit 3. Now, information systems are combinations of software, hardware and communication networks used to collect, organise and distribute useful information within organisations. The availability of reliable information presented in an appropriate format really is the basis for good decision making. It can be used by organisations for obtaining a competitive advantage and promote efficiency. So in this unit, you'll learn how to manipulate data to generate meaningful information. You'll learn how to select different sources of information and decide on how much confidence can be placed in them, and how organisations use information and operate within their different functional areas. You'll also be exploring the formal ways that internal and external information flows can be represented. So let's take a quick tour through the different parts of this unit and what you need to do in order to pass. Assessment for the unit will be through assignments, which will be issued by your tutor when you've successfully completed each module of learning. You only have 2 weeks to complete each assignment, so it really is important that you plan your time efficiently. Your work will be graded as either a pass, merit or distinction, so really be fair to yourself and allow enough time to research the topic areas thoroughly if you want to aim for the higher grades. You'll be using a variety of resources including textbooks, carefully selected video tutorials within the learning modules, and of course, you'll be doing your own research on the internet. At the end of this introduction, there'll be a list of recommended reading to support you throughout this unit. Now, there are 2 assignments for Unit 3. Once you've completed an assignment, you'll need to upload it to one file. It'll then be assessed and awarded a grade by your tutor. Here we've got Assignment 1, How Organisations Use Business Information, and Assignment 2, Using IT Tools to Produce Management Information. Each unit is made up of learning outcomes, in other words, what you're expected to know at the end of the unit. Within each learning outcome, there is assessment criteria that you need to meet, and it's against this assessment criteria that your tutor will make a judgment as to whether you've achieved a pass, merit or distinction. When you get your assignment brief from your tutor, read it really carefully because it will tell you exactly what you need to do to meet the merit and distinction grades. And when you're working on your assignment, go back to that brief just to make sure that you're on track. It's really easy to go off in a different direction. But also, you can have a look at the unit specification. So here's a copy of the unit specification. Page 2 tells you what you need to know at the end of each learning outcome or module. And page 4 gives you a breakdown of the criteria and what you need to make sure is included in your assignment to achieve a pass, merit or distinction. So here you can see a description of the 4 learning outcomes. You will also notice that you can see the grading criteria. For example, learning outcome 1 links to grading criteria P1, P2, M1 and D1. So learning outcome 1, you'll need to be able to explain how organisations use information and be able to illustrate the information flow between different functional areas. For a distinction, you'll need to be able to explain how an organisation could improve the quality of its business information. Learning outcome 2, you'll need to be able to explain the issues related to the use of information and assess how these issues can affect an organisation. In learning outcome 3, you'll need to be able to describe the features and functions of information systems and identify information systems used in a specified organisation. That'll be in your assignment brief. You'll need to know how to select information to support a business decision-making process, and for a distinction, you'll need to be able to justify the information selected to support the decision-making process. And finally, learning outcome 4, you'll need to be able to use IT tools to produce management information, and from this be able to generate valid, accurate and useful results. So there you have it. We've got a few recommended textbooks that are suggested within the Unit 3 specification. Good luck with your learning, and remember to contact your tutor at the end of each completed module so that you can get started on your assignment.